Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard to say how things are going, but it doesn't look good. Like, it's
No.
pretty ballsy of them, the people they've appointed this week. Like, just the messaging. Like, I don't know if we covered it yesterday, but I posted it to the sub.
Mm-hmm.
They they said they don't negotiate with terrorists. Some fucking
Yeah, yeah,
scumbag
some bullshit like that, right?
DNC
And
strategist.
what
And
was
then
that thing you
they
sent
appoint
me?
that guy. They appoint that guy down in Louisiana, the
Mm-hmm.
fossil fuel lobbyist.
Right.
Like, and now like you could just see the like propaganda machine moving. Like I just looked at Vox's homepage, and it's President-elect Joe Biden's transition team is one of the most diverse ever, because that's we knew that's what they were going to do,
That's
right?
just that jet meme where they have the bombs dropping down and the LGBTQ flag on the side
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
I mean,
It's really
they'll
it's
play
really over
that
the
up.
top now.
Yeah. I mean,
I
what
like
they really just played up into that fucking caricature. Now, this was the thing that
they're doing
you
it on
sent me,
purpose.
right? But like,
They're
this is the
doing it
thing that
on
you.
purpose to try to
Uh-huh.
just defang the left's attacks,
Yeah.
right? And then to present this stuff, and then most of America is still like when they hear that kind of language, they believe that, right?
Right.
They think that oh well that must be that must be progressive of them,
Mm-hmm.
right? They don't see this shit every day and see the way it's like weaponized in bad faith, right?
Yeah.
So like I mean, I thought that some of that stuff was a little bit over the top, like with like that third way ladies
Mm-hmm.
stuff about the like the brocialist like attacking um, the Defense Department,
Yeah.
and it's like they this shit should be embarrassing. Like they should be like I'm vicariously embarrassed for them,
Mm-hmm.
like and I have nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be able to keep doing that because, like you said, it's like the meme. Like I've noticed a shocking number of like memes come to life in the last year, right? Where they literally do
But
the
there's a
meme,
reason why
like
people make
the
them.
more female prison guards.
Right.
Like we're seeing that shit in real time, and it's got to be disingenuous to other people, but they're not. You have to remind yourself that like they have picked their their voters, right? Like they just want to appeal to the people who voted for George W. Bush, right? Like the first time, right? They don't want to have to appeal to the people who elected Jimmy Carter. They don't want to have to vote for. They don't want to appeal to, like even the people that voted for Obama, right? It's basically like all that talk in the primary about the Obama coalition, and they don't fucking care at all, right? Like that's not
Yeah.
who they're going for anymore. So
Well,
they're only trying to impress Republicans,
well,
right?
this tweet that you sent me, this one, like, I had to kind of take a minute to remember this, but well, from the Tim Miller, I think it's bizarre that never Trump groups who did everything they could to help elect Biden are asking for nothing and are not asking for nothing in return get dogged, while the Justice Democrats who actively peed in Biden's Cheerios during the campaign think they can dictate the cabinet. Now I had to
That
just
guy
kind of
is he's a never Trump Republican.
yeah, but
So somebody responded when I posted about
uh
it and
huh.
said, um, this dude H man, this fucking dumb fuck tweets this shit like he wasn't working for Jeb, got destroyed, and then shows up in the other party feeling like he should tell everyone what to do and think. And Biden will embrace all of them with open arms and shit
Mm-hmm.
on the left.
But
Yeah,
I
that
had
guy's a
to,
literal
but
Republican.
see, I had to kind of backtrack because I remember didn't Justice Democrats run a pro Biden ad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
they
they
created
did.
like a
Like I
whole
said,
ass thing, and I remember that because Kyle did a whole video about it, saying that if he was still there, this wouldn't have run.
look, do you want like my comment was that literally every single thing in there is wrong. It's like he was trying to put as many inaccuracies in 280 characters as possible. Like, just you could start from the top, and it's like the the Never Trump groups did very little,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like all they did was make those ads that were like proven to be not effective, right? We
Yeah.
saw that those ads had the opposite effect, right? They made Trump voters more likely to vote for Trump, and they didn't turn anybody and they were basically made just to like help liberals' egos. And they spent $70 million that they fundraised from liberals,
Mm-hmm.
right? So asking for nothing, that's a nice way to say that they fundraised $70 million, right, to start their own media company, and get dogged. Get dogged by who? Like a few people on the internet, like a few left-leaning groups. Like everybody else has been universally like on their D, right? And
Right.
then the Justice Dems, who ran their own independent expenditure campaign,
Right.
peed and Biden's cheers. It doesn't make any sense because
No.
they literally ran ads helping him
Yes.
and think they can dictate the cabinet.
Well, they
You
should
would
damn well
think
ask for
that,
something for doing that.
well, you would think that a large part of the Democratic constituency would have more say in who's in the cabinet than literally the other party, like literally their opponents. Like you can't,
Yep.
they don't deserve anything because they're not Democrats, like they're not part of the electorate. Like if they don't like Trump, that's great, but
Mm-hmm.
the Democratic Party shouldn't budge a millimeter to appease them, right?
Right.
It's like that was the discussion with Rogan. It was like, oh, like Bernie's appealing to this reactionary influence, and it's like, no, like Bernie's just presenting his platform, and these
Yes.
guys come on board. They're
Right.
not changing their policies to
Well,
appeal to anybody on the right.
right.